Hello, I'm Raina. Some of you know my name and not my face. Some of you know my face a little bit and definitely not my voice. I'm glad to invite you into my space tonight, and I'm hoping that you'll let me read to you for a few minutes. This is from my first book, Pray Like a Woman in Labor, words that I often need to return to and that I hope are a blessing to you tonight. Thank you for joining me here. There's a story behind this book of prayers. As a part of my invitation to you, I'd like to begin there. When we have been born in the image of God, a flame has been lit inside. It is flame born of flame, and to that original flame, we must return again and again. I have found this possible in my loneliest hours. The most anxious and gripping moments have often been as I lay on my bed at night. At first, I thought these feelings of anxiety had come only to pain me, torture me in restless wakefulness in those precious few hours of sleep motherhood often affords. One night in particular, as I laid there, desperate for relief from the ache of anxiety that gripped me, a moment of realization occurred. In that space, I finally knew that this deep burning in my chest was not there to harass me. It was there to compel me. It was not there for me to turn back from, as I always had thought. Do not be anxious about anything in the Bible meant. On this night, I saw this deep inside me, and it was need. It was holy. It was invitation, deep calling out to deep, flame seeking to return to flame, to be fed again. As a Christian, I knew the Bible said, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God." Somehow, though, I had turned that into a practice of turning away from the anxiety, trying to be thankful in prayer instead, hoping it would replace the anxiety. On that night, I saw I didn't have to turn away. I could press through, reach through the anxiety, this deep inside me calling out to the deeper still. It was like a rope hung out for me on a treacherous cliff. I grabbed hold and I yelled for my salvation as if my life depended on it. Jesus. My spirit soared through a jungle of pain that I felt lost in, and suddenly I was lifted higher, so high. I realized even as it was occurring that this was my spirit and the Holy Spirit of God meeting. My spirit was crying out to my Maker, the only one who could save me. I was praying, but from a completely different place within me than I ever had consciously before. And this place was made for this. It was carved out by my Creator, filled with deep longing, dire need, in order to teach me the way to intimacy with Him.